I'm Krista Nunez at the Learning Farm, and welcome to Growing Good Food with Littles. Okay, hi everybody, it's Krista from the Learning Farm, and we're going to be talking about growing food with littles. Growing food with your young people. I have my buddy here, and we are going to be planting asparagus. We each have a crown here, and we're going to be putting it in the ground. First, we're going to be prepping our soil. It's an amazing experience. Right now our beds look like trash. They look horrible, but we're going to be prepping. Great. Do you want to show your shovel? When kids have their own tool where they can feel comfortable, so something sized to their size is always helpful, so they don't feel like it's unwieldy, that they can control it and make it do what they want. And everybody loves to get their hands dirty, including the adults, but especially the children. And so we're going to get our hands in the dirt and plant some perennials. For a busy parent, like we all are, it's important to plant things that, or include in our plantings, perennials that come back year after year. Perennials being things that in this region die down to the ground in fall and winter and then come right back without any need to replant every year after year. And so we're going to be focusing a lot on perennials because it's a time saver, and it's just always a delight to be able to eat things with minimal investment of time and money, but that just keep giving you gifts of food year after year. So we're going to be doing that with asparagus. We'll be planting artichokes. There's runner beans, and lots of lovage and different perennial vegetables. We'll also be doing some wild foraging. We'll be finding some ramps, which are great. We'll be cooking together using ramps and garlic mustard, and I'm new to this one, but it's becoming a favorite in teas and salads for us, which is purple dead thistle. So anyway, that's what the plan is. We'll get into the forest, we'll talk about water, we'll talk about sun, we'll talk about soil, we'll talk about plants, and we'll do it together as a family with our young people. Thank you for joining us.
It's fun to work together in the garden because it improves your friendship, and teamwork is good because it'll get it done faster, and it's really fun, and you can make good friends. Working together in the garden is good because if you need help, somebody could help you, and you could help another person.
What you doing, Hannah? You watering the plant?
Yeah.
Those are sourwoods and plum trees and cherry trees. Do you see those plants?
Yeah.
This tree here, that is your plant, Chloe. That is a plum tree. Paxson, this is your tree. This is a different type of plum tree, but those are your personal trees.
Yay!
How do you feel about that? Are you hugging your plant?
Yes.
You
Hug
tree
a
huggers.
tree.
You tree huggers. So, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good. And that we can plant our plants and have something to eat. Yeah, and then and we can like pick from our tree.
Uh-huh.
And the flowers are really pretty.
Oh. Do they smell good?
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to treat your tree, Pax? How are you going to take care of it?
Very good, and I'm gonna water it and have sunlight and light for it.
So when you're gardening, sometimes when children are around, you get to garden with characters from your favorite books. So right now I am gardening with Harry Potter. Hello, Harry. Are you ready to dig some asparagus holes and plant it?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do it. So we're gonna take our asparagus crowns and we're gonna make a hole about 8 to 12 inches deep, 12 inches wide. Plant it, cover it up. Ideally you would have soaked this for about 20 minutes. And then your child will dress up and do whatever they want to do. Sometimes they'll be running around playing, that's okay. Sometimes you might have herbs growing in your bed that you don't want to get rid of, that's okay. It does not have to be perfect. You're going to just enjoy the time with your babies and enjoy your gardening.
Was that good?
Yeah, that's good. Where's your asparagus?
You put it in like this, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
Like that?
Actually this goes up like that. This is the little asparagus shoots are going to come out of here. So we want, these are the roots that go down, and then we cover it like that. You got it?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Yep. Go for it. And I'm going to dig one, last one. Actually, there's two more. Okay. Thank you, Pax. You gonna go play?
Yes.
Okay.
I got to get my hubs off.
Sometimes you'll have to come back around and do some finishing touches. Make it exactly what you want and cover these up fully. Okay, so these are all covered. All right.
Vinca is a really pretty flower, but it's invasive and it's called a ground cover, and it covers like most of the whole ground, but it's really pretty and it's purple with a yellow inside and has green ovalish shapes. If you see these, then you might pick some for a bouquet.
Another cool thing you can do with your kiddos is wild forage. We have found purple dead nettle. It's super nutritious. You can eat the whole plant. It's really easy to identify. Kids can find it. You show them what it looks like. There's really nothing else that looks like it, so they are not going to find things that might be poisonous or bad that look just like it. This is a really unique looking edible that you can find pretty much anywhere. And we found some right here by the house. Super nutritious and delicious. Soups, salads, smoothies, teas, full of vitamins. We also are finding, that's okay, she's, oh, Hannah's found some. We also, and I bet anywhere any of us live, we can find these wonderful things. A lot of people call them weeds. I call them dandelions. Dandelions are amazing, healthy, delicious plants that you can harvest for teas, put in your salads. Your kids can pick them. They're really easy to know what they are. You give them a rinse, give them a wash in the house, and eat them up.
Okay.
Okay, another edible that you can wild forage is garlic mustard. A lot of people think it's invasive, which it is, but it is also edible. Whoa! And it is easy to find, easy to identify. Kids can find it, and you can make pestos. It's really delicious, has a really strong garlic flavor, and it's super yummy and nutritious. Garlic mustard. You smell it? Yummy. It's really sensory. You can smell it, you can taste it, you can touch it. It's got a rubbery feel to it. Ooh, are you smelling it? Is it yummy? You like it? Yeah, we don't eat anything that we don't know what it is, and always make sure that you let your kiddos know to double check with you before they put anything in their mouth. But once everybody's trained up and know what they're doing, it's a really fun activity to go and find the things around that seem like they're just green throwaway stuff, but it's really a plentiful source of food all around us. Garlic mustard.
Don't melt it.
Okay.
So these plants are cool because when they grow up, they could sprout like sweet, like plants and like food, like apples or oranges, and also they could grow into really pretty flowers. All these plants are perennials, so that means that they come back year after year after year. You just have to water them and give them nutrients, and then they would just come back after winter, and and then it would conserve energy, and you wouldn't have to be like plant next year, plant.
Things that we do here on the farm and in your garden, and you can do it anywhere outside, is exercise. Your muscles are really very important things that you are developing every time you come outside and you run, you play, you jump, you garden, you lift things, you're planting things, you use your muscles. It keeps you strong. The fresh air keeps your lungs working. When you're running and lifting things, you want to make sure you're acknowledging the beauty and the power of your amazing body and what you were given. And gardening and planting things and farming is one of those things that you can do as a family to keep all of you strong and healthy.
So it's good to use the shovel the right way, because if it was like up here, it could hit somebody's head, and it's bad for running with it, because like if you were doing this, you could trip. It's good to have a shovel the right size for you, because if you're using a huge shovel and you're kind of small, then it might be heavy, or it could hit you. And it's good to have like a good shovel, like maybe up to your waist high, and to use a small shovel if you're small, and a big shovel if you're big. This is Cuddles, and this is her wing, and this is her neck, and this is her comb here, and her feet are here, and her tail is here, and her breast is here, and her eyes.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's kind of, in the sun, she's kind of greenish on black. So I'm at my place near my family's creek, and I like to be here because there's a pond and there's a place to sit at where I'm sitting, and it's fun to stir the water around. ramps have these like little pulps, kind of pink pulps in the ground, and it's cool that they have them, and you can feel them, and they're kind of
Okay, Chloe.
like skinny and soft. And we transplanted these ramps from the Robert H. Schuman State Park, and they seem to be doing really good in the water. I mean the mud.
Thank you. What are you doing?
Watching the water cycle in action.
Watching the water cycle in action. Watching the water cycle in action. Watching the water cycle in action.
And who can tell me what the water cycle is? Chloe.
So the water comes down, and then the sun evaporates it up into the clouds, and then it rains back down, and it goes in a cycle.
And Paxton, how do plants benefit from the water cycle?
So the water goes up, and the sun takes it, and then it rains, and the plants get water from the rain.
That's great. And Hannah, do you like the creek?
I like the creek water of that.
Yes. Is it fun?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's great how nature works. Amazing.
Right here, right now, you are reading this book. Hello everybody. We are enjoying a beautiful day out in the sun with some yogurt and strawberries under a budding new baby tree, a pear tree, and it's amazing to be out here together as a family, just enjoying life under the clouds and reading a good book. So especially now in the age of COVID, it's really important for all of us as a family to give our best, to give our utmost to help support the community. So I and the kids and my husband are going to give this sorrel plant to a good friend of ours. I'm going to throw on this mask that happens to match my shirt and go and give a present of a plant. One of the best presents you can give. Taking this with me. All right, see you up there. That was growing good food with littles, with the folks at the Learning Farm. Thank you for joining us. Enjoy your good food that you grow with your babies. Bye-bye.